mean, the five timers.
All of them.
I'm actually surprised he's not already in the five timers club.
Yeah, me too. I know. I was a little shocked.
Well, anyway, now I have to do the weather. I could talk about SNL all day long. It's my favorite show. Let's get you outside on this Sunday. It looks beautiful, does not feel great. 16 degrees right now in Central Park, and it is frigid. This morning's low of 16 puts us at the coldest temperature read at Central Park since February 4th of 2023. And the wind chill this morning in the park is low as about 4 degrees. And to put it in perspective, the average low for today's date is just freezing. So we were overachieving or underperforming, depending on how you look at it. Right now, temperature is still in the teens. 17 in Somerville, 12 in Newburgh, 16 in the park, 18 down the shore for Belmar. But this breeze hangs with us today. It's not as gusty as yesterday where we saw 40-plus mile-per-hour wind gusts, but it's a noticeable wind that will be a nuisance because it's this cold. Our air temperature, single digits across the board, still sub-zero in Poughkeepsie, but we're actually seeing improvement for Newburgh, for White Plains, that each saw sub-zero wind chills earlier this morning. Feels like nothing in Islip, feels like 1 whole degree in Sussex and Bridgeport. Even out east in Montauk, it feels like 6 degrees, 5 for Belmar, so it is absolutely frigid, even with clear blue sunny skies today. It is so cold out there. We stick with the sunshine, we stick with the brisk breeze, and unfortunately the cold conditions are here to stay for today as well. Our highs actually make their way to the upper teens and low 20s, but it won't feel like that because of the wind. Our wind chills stay in the single digits for much of the afternoon and even teens late tonight. As we move into the overnight hours, the wind does weaken, but I want to mention that air temperature is actually colder tomorrow. It might not feel as harsh because we won't have the gusty wind, but we could actually see air temperature sub-zero for some spots well north and west, and in the park, we do expect our lows tomorrow morning to be a degree or two colder than this morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, it's not as harsh because it's not as windy, and eventually our highs climb close to 30 degrees, but the highs that we'll hit are late tomorrow night. So tomorrow we'll still read the day as really cold out there with sunshine. It's just a little less windy. Then we got a Taka snowflake chance on Tuesday. This favors the first half of the day, maybe snow sliding through right around midday in the city. It's not a lot of snow on Christmas Eve, but we do have a chance for a few flakes. I'm not necessarily promising a white Christmas because the snowfall expectations are very small. It'll be nice to get, it'll be lucky to get even a nice dusting out there, but got to mention those snowflakes on Christmas Eve, and then we're calmer and drier on Christmas Day as our temperatures continue to trend more moderate. So it is more comfortable ahead, but today it is breezy and it is cold. Looking at our hour-by-hour planner, you see those temperatures in the teens and 20s under a sunny sky, but it will feel like single digits through this afternoon, and then it'll feel maybe a little less terrible tonight as the wind backs off. But man, it is just really cold. So today's highs, teens and 20s, tonight's lows even colder across the tri-state. Again, not just uncomfortable, but can be dangerous, so limit that time outside. Then Tuesday, a few flakes in the afternoon, and then Wednesday back to 40. We'll be in the mid-40s as we close out the week. Baziak, you at the forecast. We'll be right back.